a man does not need to connect with you for so long. A man will just walk. Mimi tatembea tu kwa street, you know, the sex is available here, ni pesa ngapi 150, I sleep next to move on. But a lady, hata wale prostitutes wako kwa street, they are like they have prepared themselves. Like customer atakuja, you know, I'll go out with them. That is why prostitution is selling to that point. And ladies, the other side, before they, so ladies nilisema they are love motivated. To at all given time, a lady will trade sex for them to feel loved. And a man, I'll give love, I'll pretend I'm giving love to get sex from the lady. Wow. So it's a deep thing. It's a deep thing whereby now a lady, like let's say for the case you've stated, like let's say a lady has been found cheating. You realize, I'll go back to myself. This is the reality. Men, tuko na kwa men's conference. A reality ni kwamba there was something you are not doing right to this lady.
Okay.
This lady was looking for love. Hata ukiangalia intention yake to sleep with this person, she was looking for love. Na maybe she had been trying by all means to win your love towards her own party. So now ukipata, let's say wala wanapata, let's say invested about prostitution, back to that point. You realize that if a person ako kwa street, you look at their life back, ukianalyze tu vizuri, you realize that this person was maybe abused sexually some time back. That's why they ended up being in that state. But back to what you are saying, is for that case, you need now, as much as ndio, tutakuwa na emotions useme uende when, but do you know, if you are not real with yourself, general, maybe ujiulize, hey, Alan, where did I go wrong? But most men we don't ask ourselves, where did I go wrong? Utaachana na huyu, uende kwa mwingine, you will do the same thing, and ladies are always the same. You'll do the same thing, udema atoke aende. So utajipata utakuwa na usiku na mchana. So you just need to be real with yourself. Yes, at that particular point, get to know why did this person do this, and correct yourself.
Does it apply to ladies also?
Yeah.
The lady has found a man cheating. You
know, it varies with personalities, but you know, it's like you are trying to run away from the reality to like kama wezi same umse. Do you know maybe you'll encounter it at quite the other relationship. So you have to be mature enough. Be mature enough and understand, because no person hakuna mtu perfect. Maybe this person, as much as psychologically hiyo ni kitu mtu alikuwa ameplan, but do you have a common ground whereby the two of you can meet? But be careful, because at the end of the day, patterns will never lie. Kama this person may cheat, after 10 years, he will still cheat.
Okay. Does intimacy play a big role in a relationship?
Wow. Intimacy, here comes. You get to understand that sex is not dating, and dating is not sex. 99% of dating, 99% of a relationship is all about communication. Because there is a day you will wake up even you don't feel like getting intimate with your lady. There's a day you will wake up you don't feel anything. But what binds you together is the conversations you are having. So 99% is all about conversations, getting to know this person. Because the moment you get to know your wife, at 100%, you start losing it.
Really?
Yeah, you start losing it. Because every now and then, you get to learn her. Kuna something new unveils. Every now and then, even her. Every now. So you need to be committed to loving this person. That is why love is not on the foundation of feelings. It's a commitment. Love is commitment, it's not feelings. Because, come on, Erasema, you know, I had feelings toward this person. Let me ask you, nimekuchapa hivi. You felt the pain?
Yes.
Does it mean I'm a bad person?
No.
Does it mean I'm a good person?
No.
You get? So umeisikia at that particular point. So you cannot use feelings to determine your future with this person. So lazima tukuwe na conversation. Communication is what brings about commitment.
Okay.
So intimacy, as much as intimacy, people tend to confuse. That is why today, even about not for the married ones, today people who are dating the singles, believe me, today we say minus sex out of a relationship. Majority of the people will remain single.
A good statement.
Minus sex out of a relationship, most of the people will remain single. And
why?
Because People are just today, people are having casual sex.
Oh yeah.
People are having casual sex out here. And you wonder, by the I've never nimetembea hata jana nilikuwa Kenyatta. Sijaenda Kenyatta pale nikamwambia unaona ule msee ako kwa ile bed cause aja have sex. Yani I've never seen somebody.
Oh yes.
I've never seen somebody at a hospital cause ule msee aja have sex.
Yeah, true.
But sex has killed so many people. So it is ukiona msee you get intimate with this person, it means that you've envisioned yourself to a dimension that is deep. If you've not seen yourself having children with this person, don't get intimate with this person.
Okay. Now, maybe last words before we move across to the next topic.
Yes.
The last word you can tell the people who are, you know, who are okay, I'm sure, you know, people break every day.
Yeah.
Hata tukiongea sasa kuna watu wameachana.
Watu wameachana kweli.
Jana watu wameachana. Even tomorrow people break.
Yes.
So what do you tell them? What do you advise them to move on?
My advice is do not treat a relationship as a rescue mission from yourself. Can you confidently date the person in the mirror? Can you sit back and be like, I'm so much comfortable and I know myself even better before you entrust yourself to the next person? So you need to date yourself. Get to a point even you can get yourself for a date. Christians, in the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So let the love come from you. Because if you cannot love yourself, no person can ever love you perfectly. So the true love begins by you loving yourself, loving the person in the mirror, invest in the person in the mirror, celebrate the person in the mirror. Because the world out here is never unfair. It's never fair for you. So you have to be your own cheerleader.
Okay. Last but not least, there are young people who are moving to relationship before the even time, like even it's school boys and girls.
Yeah.
What do you advise them?
Sasa interesting. Bado mtu unategemea pocket money ya mzazi. Why do you get the courage to tell a lady you love them? Love is commitment. You are telling, like, before I enter into a relationship, not unless you are dating for fun. And at no given point you'll date for fun. You have to be very much intent. Sometimes me, I always, when are those people pre-25, I'm always mad with them because why are you dating? Why are you dating? Because they cannot practically answer the question. Why are you dating? Because dating, you should date having an end goal coming toward the beginning. Because dating ni kama saizi nikitaka kwenda any place, nitatumia kama ni matatu. Ama nitumie whichever means. It means dating is a period I need to like, it's inanipeleka mahali. You get?
Yeah.
And being single is not that time for you to like, you wait on marriage. Being single is the time for you to get to pursue your purpose. And you know, the world today is not celebrating people with so many girlfriends or so many boyfriends. The world is celebrating people who are causing impact. So in your time as a young person, ensure you get connected with your life purpose. Do what matters the most in your life so that you reach that.
Okay, we have classy women. On a pesa, on a gari, has a good job or even booming business. You know, men tend to fear such women because of their, you know, superiority. How would I handle that man? I mean, that lady. Because I'm not even a man. Even if a man has money, they always tend to fear such women, and they end up being single forever. What really contributes to that?
You see, mimi husema tu ni majamu wetu wajitume, maboys wajitume. Why? Because successful women up there is very lonely. To a point of that they meet people who at all given time is all about business. It's all about, you know, she needs a life. So inside every lady there is a girl and there is a big lady or a big woman who wants to rule. But the question is, she lacks a person who will make the girl in her to manifest. And how can you make the girl in her manifest? Usione mdem kama huyo, unaingia na dimension ya kutaka kumdate. Because she experiences that every day, nothing new. She wants a person because we live in a generation where people don't want to work. They just want to see a successful woman. It's like a hanging fruit, they go with it. But onto it is, be their friend. Kwa tu beshte yake. Kwa beshte yake pole pole, and to make her feel more of a girl. take her out, like just make her have memory. Unajipata those classy women ako zile za maybe holiday anaenda Dubai, but I experience life hapa chini. Akipata tu msee, like for example, because it's in the public domain.
Yes.
For example, mtu kama governor nani huyu wa Machakos. Yeah. You realize Mutua will not take the ex-girlfriend or the ex-wife to some places. But msee anachukua na mkuja nampeleka
Dando.
Exactly. So it is a question of do not all the time inakuwa work. She needs a life outside the wealth, outside the everything. So it is a question of you as a young man or you as a man to ensure that the girl in this woman manifests. Yeah.
Wow. Another thing is that these women, men look into, if a man grows and he may reach a point penye anataka sasa kuoa, they always look into so many things. Mwingine anasema can't marry clubbing woman, can't marry and even some told by the parents. Ukileta msichana unaleta kama some tend to marry like they expect a woman to be like their mother, the image of their mother, how they were brought up. So wanatakanga such women wenye wanaona huyu atanilea vile mama alinilea. Hiyo type ya mwanamke kama huyo.
You see, one word there. It is always marry and date considering your parents or your mom, but not for them. It's deeper. Whereby, remember you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person, not your parent. So never ever let a parent push a relationship or marriage down your throat and be like you have to marry this person. It's about your personal conviction. It's about your personal compatibility with this person. It's about your chemistry with this person. Where do you see this person? Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years with this person? So do not ever let a person, because after all the glamour, they will go. It is the two of you. You understand? So I don't mean people to be disobedient to parents. You can consider their advice, but also you have your personal decisions that you have to make. Then the other thing is, do not so much compare your partner with any person, because the moment you compare, you will have expectations, and the moment you have expectations, it will lead you to a lot of frustrations. So you need to cultivate and come up with your own culture. Do not use people's experiences and people's examples to have an expectation in this relationship. You will be left hopeless. You will be left there wanting. So it is a question of, are you mature enough to know what you're signing up? That is why we earlier on said, relationship and love and marriage is not on the foundation of feelings. It's commitment. The two of you coming, the two of you forgiving yourself, forgoing about your past, forgoing about your parents, forgoing about your family at large, and coming up to make something work.
Okay. Any type that we left out?
Any type that we left out is a person who is a narcissist.
Narcissist.
Yeah, these ladies who everything is all about themselves. It's all about themselves. They just be there. More of sadist generally. More of sadist at a point whereby they're just there, and you try to do anything, they put you down. So they are more of sadist, and they are sometime we'll get to the time so that we can explain even further. Then the other one more last is the women who expect you to be like their father. Wow. Yes, I understand. A father is a lady's first love, but the way the dad used to treat her, she expects it to be the same. But remember, the moment you compare me with your dad, the more you become bitter. But the moment you come and be like, let's grow together, without comparing me, without bruising my ego, so that we can be able to grow pamoja. So those kind of women, they expect so much. It's just like expecting champagne on a changa budget. It can never work. They expect so much from the relationship, but they are not even ready to be submissive. Okay. They are not submissive unto you. So never ever date or marry a woman who is not ready to submit under your authority. Remember, women are very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful. So, and the only way she can be able to, yes, it does not mean that she becomes weak. Submission says, I'm strong enough and I know my position as a woman into your life. But I've chosen to submit and humble myself under you so that we can be able to grow together, to lay watoto wetu, we actualize our vision.
Okay, having said so, concerning this, about the same, let's talk about, we have Mama's boy and also have, we also have Baba's girl. Let's talk about Baba's girl before maybe mention
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy.
Yeah.
Baba's girl, just like you said, she'll expect like you to be like the father. There are ladies who are, the way they are brought up, under zero grazing, restriction life, no any social life.
Yeah.
There are such people, there are such ladies who are brought up without social life. They are just daddy's girl. Huyu wangu, mtu akimjaribu, then let alone, daddy anakuja na maybe, anakuja na grow, then she mature, and then itafika age fulani, the dad also start wondering, now why do I do this lady? Then end up even ajui mambo ya relationship, ndio anakuja na make very wrong decisions.
Hao ndio wanaita wanaume ati men are dogs.
Explain about that.
But the question is, why wanaita men are dogs? Who asked you to try all of them anyway? So so do not stereotype men. It is good to be like grow up in that setup, grow up taking your father as an idol, as a lady, but do not throw all men under the bus, because out here there are good men, and remember, if you are not getting good men, or if you are experiencing bad people, at the end of the day, I've said this, you will only attract who you are. So the question should be, that is why it is, can I comfortably date myself? Can I comfortably date the person in the mirror? So if you are comfortable, vibrate the same energy you want to experience. Be like, I want to get this kind of a man. This is the standard I am setting. So am I able to live to the standard? So that when this person comes in my life, it will be like they will feel privileged, they will feel they have gotten something important. The question is, what are you doing in that singlehood period you are doing? Because I say, singlehood is not that period you wait for marriage. Singlehood is the time you use to build yourself, interact with people, go out there, have a life. You get, have a life, date as many as possible. As in, not to date and sleep around, but date, like interview so many guys, get to know them if it does not work, because here is all about the chemistry and the compatibility. If you are not compatible, if this person is not exposed to your extent, you be like, this thing is not working, maybe you'll be friends. Do you know, like I've said this, some people, because of emotions, because of feeling of love, kukatiana, they end up dating their destiny connectors, yet till they miss the point. Because the moment emotions are in play, what the purpose of this, maybe the friendship, was to bring, it will go under. Because maybe this person was into your life to open doors for you, but you ended up dating them. So not everybody you experience on the road, you end up dating them. Maybe you just have to build friendship. Even like, I'm a Christian. Cause kama tu Adam alikuwa anataka kukatia, changekatia mpaka watu wanyama. You get, but the right person alikuja. So as a lady, even as a lady, men out here, we are looking for ladies who can draw business plans, not only eyebrows. Ladies who will bring even certificates, not only birth certificates. Ladies who are going to change the world. Ladies who are going to discuss things in the boardroom, not only in bedrooms. So it is a question of you, get out there, interact with yourself, be open-minded. Do not go in the dating scene with a closed mindset. Go out there, jitume.
Wow.
Baba's boy.
Baba's boy.
Mama's boy.
Sorry, Mama's boy.
Yes.
These people tend to have a lot of problems, and they also they end up being controlled by the parents. And I've seen different scenarios whereby this mama's boy ameleta huyu wife, this lady, amesema ameleta nyumbani.
Yeah.
Fika mahali mama anasema this one no. And actually he will definitely do away with the lady. Alete mwingine. So what tends to happen? Like what makes them feel like mama is the one controlling their life, their relationship life? Unajua watu wanakontroliwa na the parents, especially mom.
Mama ana
control his life relationship.
Like, you know, you can advise somebody, but let them make the decisions by themselves. So, as a mom, you can guide them. You can guide them. You can guide your boy, but don't seem like you're making the decision for them. Because how will this person manage? Because you will get to a point whereby you will get out of their lives. How will they be managing their lives? So it is a question of you empowering them. Empower them so that they can be able to make sound and wise decisions. So as a mama's boy, especially mama's boy, ladies will tell you it's so hard to date and deal with a mama's boy because this person cannot make a decision on their own. And the lady she needs a sense of security. She needs leadership. She needs mentorship. She needs like, I don't know how to put it. She needs a lot of security. And how can you provide security and yet you are depending on the other person? Ni kama saa hizi tuende na wewe hospitali. Unataka kudungwa sindano. Then daktari anatoa kitabu. Anasoma hiyo ni nini ya syringe. Will you trust that doctor?
No. That's a quack.
Exactly. So mama's boy ni kama I like the dimension you're bringing. It's like a quack husband. Because they don't have sense of direction. They're visionless, they're missionless. You get? So they're just there, peddling emotions right, left, and center. So it's a question of growing yourself. Be a man before you pursue a lady. Okay. Dating and marriage is not for boys and girls. It's for mature people who they know what they're signing up for. Ni kama tu, you know, people are treating relationship ni kama sasa tukienda kwa duka kubuy laptop, for example. So kuna kale ka warranty tunapatiwa.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people read that warranty? Hakuna watu read.
No one.
Nipatie bairo ni sign. Do you know the same thing is happening in relationships today? People are signing up for relationships without knowing what they're signing up for. Wanaingia tu kwa relationship for the sake of it. So you need to be sure, what am I really signing up for?
Okay. Bad boy.
Bad boys.
Bad boys.
Na mademu wanapenda bad boys.
That's the question. Why?
Ladies, in nature, they are manufacturers. Anything you give a lady, she will multiply. Anything, and ladies, naturally, they're caring. So they're like, I better take this guy and then we grow with him. My friend, you find this person has been treating you badly ever since.
Like
but,
trash.
Yeah, but you are still following them up. So the challenge is always, they're like, I'll take this man and be able to model them. And the society is like, today's society inawaambianga every relationship ni kama headache, you just take one and then start taking your painkillers. It's a lie. It's a lie. Let a person begin dating when a person is whole. Date with this person when they are mature enough, and date a person when you see the future. Without it's not a mentorship program. Many people are entering into mentorship programs in the name of dating, in the name of relationship. So relationship is not a garage for badly raised men or badly raised girls. A relationship is for people who have healed, people who are whole. Because ni kama ukidate na msemo mwenye hayuko straightforward. Niliona mani wanatamani kama ni kama corona cases. Every now and then new cases.
Sorry. Now, what makes this girl get stuck on these bad boys?
The idea
they are beaten, they are treated like trash.
I'll just be honest. Shida ni, one, ladies love the idea of love. They don't love love. They love the idea of love.
But a nice man also, nice boy has that idea of love.
But they're just like, provided, but this person is not treating you right. But because of status,
the
bad boy in the side of the bad boy, because of their status, you know, and bad boys, they are not just bad. They begin like manifesting their true character in their relationship. And why do they manifest their true character? Because but you see, the moment I sleep with this lady, she'll never think straight. That is why the moment you date with a person and you do not, the future is not clearly set. Bora tushalala naye, aye. She will never think straight. That is why love is blind. Love is blind because emotions are already in place. And once a lady sleeps with a man, they have committed themselves. They have given themselves. So they feel filthy moving from this person and entering into the next person. So for them, it's a hard decision. Because emotions were already in place.
Okay.
Remember I said, women will trade sex for love. So amepeana mwili wake wote. So she's like, why should I move on to the next relationship? Wacha tu nikae hapa, maybe one day he will change.
Is that why wanasemanga they fall na kichwa?
Exactly. Because emotions are in place. It's for us, dating is for us to meet, not for us to go and we date when our clothes are on. Not when our clothes are off. Because the moment you date with your clothes off, that is not even dating, that is trading.
Wow.
Because you are exchanging, like, this person has not committed. And the moment you sleep with a person and yet they have not committed, that is why kuna a lot of insecurity. Look at any relationship people are dating, then kuna a lot of insecurities. Because the lady envisions, come on, this guy slept with me in the very first onset. Meaning he's also sleeping around. So in a lot of insecurities. That is why people need to take time. Before even getting intimate, take a lot of time. Study this person. And men, we always know the direction of the relationship. Mtu asiye kudanganya. Tunajuanga nikiona udem. Najua tu udem mental na yeye biashara isha. But ladies tend to look at that. Junisha lala na yeye, ashaona family, ashajiona venye tunafanya harusi. Na mimi tu ilikuwa. Yeye alikuwa tu John the Baptist. Nikiongoja Yesu. She was just preparing the way.
What? Last and not least.
Yes.
Nice boys. Hawa jamaa anakuanga na hard time. Ana struggle kuplease, ana struggle all material, all type of ana play hard.
Play hard.
Yes.
My advice to them is never a lady who you have to impress them materially. She's so expensive for you to maintain. Because this is the culture you've created to her. So you'll be like you'll have to go by all means. You can never ever buy love, and you can never ever buy loyalty. So nice boys, they tend to be used. They think, unajua, dating is about communication. So they think, without them verbalizing their words, that you know what, I love this lady. They think their gifts will lure this person. Oh no, it does not. Women love sweet words. They love to be told. You have to be romantic, especially maboys wa church. Discuss your story. Maboys wa church
itakuja next year.
Boys wa church, they are never romantic. Boys wa church, they are not romantic. Unapeleka dem date, mtu anafika huko anaanza
kusomea basi.
Amazing Grace. Alafu hata nyima dem ya church, mtu akikwambia you know when beautiful. See. Usiende kusema ati I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. It's the work of the Lord. Who told you? Tunajua, but my friend, don't spiritualize everything.
So are you underrating these men of God?
No, I'm not underrating them, but also spiritual maturity and spiritual intimacy matters. Because if I'm a Christian, I need just to date a Christian and marry a Christian. If I'm a Muslim, I need. So what I'm trying to say is, do not just spiritualize everything without speaking. Why should, like, because umependa udem, don't assume. Jieleze. As a man, jieleze. You get, kama I work. And don't be nagging to this woman.
Okay.
Kama I work.
What advice do you give to this, bad boys, we are still on bad boys, then we finish maybe. Bad boys, they even end up beating these girls, these ladies. And I'm happy even mbele ya watu, but she'll still come back. So what do you advise maybe the ladies about bad boys?
You see, for a lady, never tolerate a man who puts you down as a woman. a man who begin, like, you realize this person, si ati ameanza kwa violence sahizi. They began violence kitambo hata wakati mlianza kudate. That's why nilikuwa nakupatia ile scenario ya restaurant. The way this person is harsh onto the waiters and the waitress speaks volumes. How this person even anaongelesha mabeshte zake kwa simu. Those small things, those petty things that people tend to overlook, they matter the most. They sense a lot of signals, but people tend to ignore. They're like, yeah, that is why in love, the moment you are in love, the moment you are eyeing somebody, you need a third party who has your best interest at heart. Why should I say this? This notion still, it goes back to the notion love is blind. And the moment people are in love, it's hard for them to see some things. Give a room for somebody, like the aspect I was saying, a person who is an authority figure in your life, be it a mentor, be it somebody who has your best interest, a neutral person, who will be able to advise you, but not to make a decision for you. You just need to draw the line there. So, you need a person who will be able to tell you. That is why today, a lady, ama mtu wanaingia kwa relationship, watuambi, wakati mambo inakuwa ngori, ndio wanakuja kutuambia. You get? So that is where now the challenge is. You need a person who is accountable. At least let this person have like, let's say, a higher being, a spiritual person who they look up to.
Okay.
You get? Yeah. So that they can be able to report, they can be able to, like, this person can correct them. Yeah. Then, so never tolerate a person who is violent. Not only for men, not only for ladies, also men. That's when kuna wanaume wanapigwa huko nje, but they don't say. Never tolerate, because if a person anaanza kukupiga and you are dating, si in marriage atakuwa. So never tolerate it. It's a no.
Hey, yeah. Hey boss. Na sasa nikuulize, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Since you are an expert, so you are in a position of who you want.
Yeah. You see, I'll be honest. It's a dicey position to be in. But it's because freedom comes with responsibility.
Oh yeah.
It's just like today, because of your personal integrity. Kuna some things you can do, but because of your personal integrity, you'll be like, what for?
Okay.
Because after you've lured them, then what next? You get? Then after you've done that, what next? What comes to mind? Because, as I said, the world today is celebrating people who are causing impact. On this show, people are celebrating you not because of the women, the number of women you are having.
No.
People are celebrating because of the impact you are causing. So concentration of the impact. That is why for me, I'm like, not just because of my personal integrity and having accountable mentors. I'm accountable to a lot of people. I'm like, I'm tempted. I can't lie. I'm tempted a number of times. But I have my clique of few genuine friends. I'll just call them. I'm like, yo, I'm almost falling into this thing. So they'll talk to me, they'll pray with me, they will guide me. So no person is an island. No person is at the monopoly of information. No person is superpower unless you are God. So tutakuwa tempted, but it's about personal integrity and your value system.
Viewers, we are in the middle of the topic. We're almost done. In fact, today we're discussing about relationship. We are having our expert here telling us a lot about relationship. Relationship has a lot.
Yeah.
There are more people suffering outside there. There are more people stressed. People are just in prayers because of relationship. You know.
Unapata mtu ana fast kwa sababu ya relationship.
Exactly. We have an expert here. We shall be putting his number there, and he will also be telling you the number. You note down. You'll be reading on our channel there. So if you're maybe having a problem, you'll be able to reach him, and he's a counselor at the same time. He will counsel you. He'll, you know. So guys, if you're just joined us in the middle of the topic, remember to subscribe. Drop a comment. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah.
So, bro, maybe just last words.
Yeah.
On that camera, last words.
Yeah.
To people that are going through